Okay, it is time to get this place wired up. I want to get all of the buildings powered and the defences powered from a central power station. Last time I actually built the power station, I have one small generator in here connected to a wire to the outside world. It is now powering this house, which seems to mean I can put lights up inside the house anywhere. But what I want to do now is get that power running everywhere, including over here. I don't want a generator here exposed, so I'm going to be moving this. Is it okay there, or should I move this somewhere else? I am tempted to actually make life easier for myself to... I can do that, can't I? I could do that. And then... Can I actually run wires from there? Okay, space. Attach wire to that. Can I do that? Will that power it once I get power to this? That's the million-dollar question, I suppose. Okay. And... yeah, that should do it. Right, so I need to get the wire that's currently on the top of this house around to the other side. Now, unfortunately, whilst the house is technically powered, it is not good enough for me to just... I don't think so anyway. I was playing around with this at the last place. And... for example, I don't think I can just put a conduit there. I don't think, anyway. And then just wire it over there. I suppose I could test that theory. But I'm pretty sure. I also... there are times when it's a tiny bit flaky. Okay, I've got it anyway. Right. Let's see if I can survive this damage. Yes, I can. Will I make it that far? Yes! And no, it's not powered. So, no. It's not good enough to just have the house powered. I need to connect those wires together. So what I was thinking was... a tower like this. The big one's a bit too much, isn't it? On top of the roof, run the wire from... yeah, the question is, how far can I get this? Let's... if I put this like so, can I then wire that to there? Not quite, no. Then, I'll tell you what, first let's just move that there. Can I do that? Yes. Let's see how far we can get this before... right. There will not work because... probably because of the chimney. Alright, okay. We can have it there. Then, can we get a wire from there to there? Not quite. So I'm going to need another pole. Okay. Now, these use copper, 2 wood, 2 ceramic, 1 steel, 1. What about these? 2 copper, ceramic, and steel, 2. This uses less ceramic, less steel, but it also uses wood. That's the same amount of copper, though. Then it would seem to me that that is probably the smarter option. I'm totally sure this is the prettiest way to do it, but let's have a look. Yes, we've got power. We have got power. Nice. Is this powered? No, this is not powered. Okay, so we can't link them that way. Can we not link them that way? Requires to... oh, probably... well, first of all, do we have a power station powerful enough to power that? Probably not. We need another generator in there. We took our big generator. All we've got in there is a small one. Let's... Right. Where's... There we go. What? Yeah, yeah. Okay. For a second I thought I'd delete it. I couldn't see the one. Right. Yeah, I'm going to put that one... I want to put them reasonably... I can put them spaced apart. I can put them close together at a later date, can't I? That is now powering 8. That should be enough. Let's hope this works, because I'd rather not have to constantly... Yes! It is powered! It is powered and working, as is our spotlight defense. I actually quite like the idea of the spotlight defense as the way to run the wires, actually. Although, I don't know. You could also argue that... Oh, it does that. Every now and again, it stops the menu from working. You could also argue that perhaps a tall tower would have been better. So then we would have less chance of people banging their head. However, we've now got our first building wired up. How does it look from here? It doesn't look too bad, does it? See, the other choice is, apart from having wires go over the roof, I can have the wires going along conduits along the side of the roof. I can't put them on the top of the roof. It did occur to me that it would have been kind of nice to do that, but just to make it look a little tiny bit more I don't look at that. Look at, you see how it disappears? I get this a lot. Like the highlighting disappears. It's just a little weird. Now some people are going to go, yes, but it's not symmetrical because you've got it like... And right now there's someone going, oh, thank you. And you know what? I know exactly what you mean. Except I think the support should be the other way. Yes, I do. And yes, things like this are very important. Yes, they are. Now I'm going to have to measure it millimetre by millimetre. However, I think that is about as good as it can get. As I said, the other option is to have this conduit thing here on the edge and run them round the edge. The wire does droop though. It does drop a little. And then at this end, I wouldn't have quite the height and it droops to the point where you would garrote yourself. So it's probably going to depend on the building, but for now, there we go. And where's the light? There seems to be a light in there that I can't quite... Why isn't this? This is not a light. Is that not a light? That is not an actual real light. Okay, done it again. Let's try putting a light up in here. Kind of annoyed to have to put it hanging where that light is, so let's put it there for now. Okay, there you go. Really, I can't remove these lights. I should be able to remove these lights, shouldn't I? They're hanging down, looking annoying. But at least now, that building has a single point of light. Could you please? Oh, no, come in. Come on in. I'm wondering if I can get tripwire detectors that will activate the gate. I wonder if you can do that. I wonder if you get automatic... Yeah, so anyway, the other option, instead of these poles, of course, is, again, spotlights on every roof. The advantage to that would be a little extra defense. The disadvantage of that would be that they probably use more components. I think it would also look ugly depending on the place. It would actually depend very much on the place, wouldn't it? But I don't know. I am tempted. Let's have a look, see what it actually costs. Guard posts, turrets, traps. Does it not classify as a... Because it not defend? Does it not classify as defense? Is it actually under lights? I didn't think it was. Miscellaneous. No, it was under defense. That's how I found it the first time. I'm just not seeing it. Laser turret, shotgun, spotlight. Okay, yeah. Sorry, it looks kind of similar. So it uses 1 circuitry, 1 screw, 2 gears, 6 steel, which I've got lots of, 1 oil, and 2 glass. Actually, it uses only 1 circuitry, 1 screw, and some oil. It uses oil. Whereas these use 2 copper. Ooh, it uses circuitry, which is a bummer. Because circuitry is kind of something I've got very little of. I think I should probably not do that. I think I've got a little more copper. Not much, though. Especially... No, I've not... I'm going to mix it up. I really am going to mix it up. Where was that other light coming from? Oh, that light there, but where's... There seems to be a light... Oh, it's a lantern. It was on the floor. I'm looking at the ceiling, completely oblivious to the fact that the light's on the floor. Can I... No, I can't actually remove the lantern. The lantern's there permanently. Ah, well, okay. Never mind. So, that's 1 building done. I can actually take this now. Okay, so I also think I need a few more lights just to make the place look a little... I don't know, maybe we put something like that? To make the outside look a little brighter? This does use glass, copper and steel. I don't have too much copper, so I should really take it easy. But that lights the outside up, and I think I'd like that. See, the thing is we don't have any options for lampposts. We've got a lot of these things that I can just plonk in here, but for general lights, let's have a look. Do we actually have any lampposts around? We did actually have some. I've destroyed a lot of them. For example, this, I don't think this is workable. Working? Yeah, it would be nice if I could power this up. Although, honestly, I'd like to power it without a wire to it. But it just won't do that. That is not an option, which is a shame. Perhaps I could build a wooden post and put such a light on it. However, for now, I'll probably make do with 1 light on each house on the outside just to light things up. I sort of feel like I need more lights here. I'm wondering whether to put another, another searchlight over here. I would then need to power it, which would require, I think, would require a tower, or would require another building here to stretch the wire to. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. But I also sort of feel like I should. Okay, it's done that thing again. It's a little flaky at times. I got 4 of these, so I kind of need a wire to be up quite high, so maybe even next to the turret, or I'd have to push the turret over. And is it not gonna... Okay, yeah. Something like this. Let's. I can place it there, and then I can place the spotlight. Something like there. Because that will keep the bridge. And then, let's see, how far can we actually get this? See, it needs to be quite far across. We never actually reach this or here. So I would need... I don't know whether those things can actually get destroyed, or whether they do in fact destroy them. They might not actually destroy them. So I'm going to try and put another one of these up. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to try and get up there somehow. I don't have a step up like I used to. Can I get like that? Oh, I can. Okay, alright, okay. So, we're going to move this to as close to the edge as it will let us, allow us. That looks like it should go anywhere on there, but apparently... Okay, there. And then... Large... I've fallen off. I want it to look like it would actually stand up. Okay, got it. Got it. I think. Yes. So I can now hopefully stretch a wire from there to there. We've now got that connected, and then I can connect this to there, and that should now power the other spotlight. Oh, I can see if it's got power. It's got a little light on the top of it, the big one. And there you go. We now actually have another spotlight, and it's covering the bridge, so no one can sneak up on us. Let's have a look how that looks. Okay, pretty cool. So we got one covering the river, in case someone tries to tamper with our water purifier, and what... Just suddenly thinking I should fix the bridge. For some odd reason, my brain just went, your bridge is broken. Which is very, very true. Alright, there you go. We now have actually slightly higher defense. What is my defense now? It is 42. Happiness 80. Happiness is still going up. I now have electricity spanning the street as well. I don't know if raiders can destroy those, but you know what? We're on. We've started. Next thing to do, I think, is spread the power over to this side, which I think I can do with a simple conduit. Let's... You know, I'm actually thinking of moving the radio tower from there up onto the roof. I really am. I'm thinking of just sticking it on the roof. Like knocking a hole through here or something, and then wiring it up onto the roof there. For some reason, just putting it on the high point seems to be sensible. Right, let's have a look. What have I got? I've got 2 of those. 1 of these. Okay, I think the best ones are the ones that hang. They seem to fit the best here. So let's do that. And then we need to wire from this central point. Oh. Wasn't... Attach wire to... Okay. So that is now powered. It's odd. Why is that lit up? Oh, it lights up briefly to show me it's powered. Very useful. Thank you very much. And then I need to wire this up. Once again, though, I think I want to get the place wired up and then wires going over the top so I can wire up the other houses nearby. Oh, actually, yeah, I've got this thing. I could have probably wired that up to the house automatically, couldn't I? I could probably also use that to power the spotlight. I kind of like having the windmill there now, though. So, yeah. No, I'm going to stick with the plan. I'm going to stick with the plan. Okay, that's interesting. It's managed... Well, I've managed to get the wire running through the gap in the roof to my tall tower. Okay, I prefer that because that means I don't have to have a hole in the roof for rain to get down onto my generators. So I can now get onto this roof where I'm going to put this tower, which now wires up that building. I'm wondering whether I should... No, that's fine. It feels a little odd. I kind of feel like what I should do is have another conduit on the edge here. But the problem seems to be that the conduits do not want to be placed on the edge here. I've tried all sorts of places to try and get one on the edge of this type of building, and it won't actually let me, which I think is really unfortunate. I don't quite know why that is the case. It wouldn't let me. Because I would have rather have had one on the edge here and then going up. That way the wires would not have been going through. However, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. And there you go. This building is now lit. I'm probably going to move that somewhere else. I want to move this to the outside like this. So this building is now lit. Can't see it because it's no longer night time. What the hell is that? Why is there a cigar box on the... Never mind. So, now what I want to do is... Will it let me... I want the wire. Put the wire away for now. And I want to move this onto the power... What are we calling that? Power station roof. Because honestly, I think that's where it belongs. It should be as high up as humanly possible. And it's also a little... Well, I wouldn't say it was ugly, but it's not, you know... Okay, let's have a look at this. Probably that way. Let's put it there. And then we can wire... See, it really is a shame that I can't... If I ran it like this, if I ran... Can I actually get the conduit there? Where's the... I'm going to fall off it. I'm going to fall off here, aren't I? I'm leaning away from the microphone. That's... Is it... No, it's not. It's selected the prefab, not the actual... Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see if I fall off. Will it let me attach one? It'll actually allow me to wire it that way. It will actually allow me to wire it that way. Okay. If I then put that as close to the edge as possible and then fall off a little. Actually fall off a lot. Okay, the wire is now, if I'm reading this correctly, the wire is now... Oh, it's still just touching the roof, isn't it? It's still just touching the roof. It's still clipping. I may as well have it going through the roof. I'm just being a little... I don't know what the word is, but it's probably not polite. So let's store that wire and then wire it up to there. So we've got... Let's pretend there's a tiny little hole. There is actually a gap. I should be able to wire up like that, shouldn't I? Put a small hole. So there you go. Wait a minute. Yeah. Is it on? Because I do want more settlers here, and I don't seem to be getting any. But now, my radio tower is on top of my power station. Let's have a look how that looks. Yeah, it definitely suits that place better, doesn't it? And it's got some height now. I now have the workshop wired up. She's good. I have one light.
Yeah?
Out of curiosity, how do I have it? No, I don't have it. Why was it lit up there? I don't actually have a conduit. I don't have a conduit attached to this place yet. Or do they turn off during the day? Before I start running conduits, let's go and have a look at the other building. And find out, do they automatically turn on and off at night? Nope. Now I can actually get it to do that, can't I? I can actually put light detection switches. I may investigate that once I've got the hang of wiring the entire place up. But for now, we need a conduit to this building to make sure it behaves. The big question is, how am I going to run wires from there to there? Just a normal conduit wire, or do I want towers to get some height up? It is a distance, isn't it? Yes, it is. I think. Okay. I think what we need here is... No, I'm gonna do a basic conduit to start with. Down here. Will I be able to do that? Yes, I will. The basic conduit like that. Then wire it to there. This building should now be wired. And yet it isn't. Well, it actually says it. It seemed to glow at some point. Like it was powered. It says it's got power. Doesn't it? Let's see if we put it over here. Wall light. It says... I thought maybe the green would indicate you do or you do not have power. But apparently it doesn't necessarily indicate that. Actually, over the workstation would. Maybe I need to wait till night time. I could have sworn... Oi, I could have sworn this was all wired up correctly. We don't actually need a certain amount of power for this to work. I wish I could see if this one was working. I really do. There is one way, but it involves actually using a light that requires power. Alright, let's have a look at this. I'm going to have a few more of these, so let's put one of these in. Let's see if it's... Okay, no, the place is powered. So why in the hell is that not working? Okay, I am a little... They can't switch on and off, no. Yet the one down there is lit up. That is... Oh, tell you what. I should almost certainly have a light outside this place, shouldn't I? Let's put it there. See, that's lit. That is lit. So this thing should be powered. And it's not. And it's annoying me. We've got a lantern here, which I suppose means it doesn't matter too much. I'm just more annoyed by the fact that this means I haven't quite figured out how the hell this whole thing works yet. And I've not figured out how this thing works yet. Okay, I've really not figured out how this thing works yet because... That's an industrial wall light? They're both industrial wall lights. This one just doesn't seem to bloody work. I've even put it in the same place as the last one, and it doesn't work. Okay. How about we put it back in storage, and we make another one? Okay. Do you have to place them... Oh, it's because I placed it beforehand? Is that what it is? No, that makes no sense. Okay, right, I tell you what. I'll put it back outside. It's switched off. Don't switch off! Do not switch off! What the I want it to light the outside up more than the inside. Okay, that'll do. That will do. That will do. Don't touch it again. Oof, that was annoying, wasn't it? So that's the main two buildings. Well, actually, that building over there doesn't actually get used at all now. But we've got the power over to the, I don't know what we're calling this, the workshop building. We need power across to this side of the road now. This is my house. I want my house to have power. And, of course, I want them to have power eventually. You know. So, now I need to get power across the street, which is probably going to require, once again, the large pylons. I don't know how far the... That is a point, actually. How far will it stretch? And would it be better to actually have... I mean, could I actually put a small pylon on the top of that and use it as a... I probably could. Because honestly, these big pylons look reasonably ugly. I think what I would do there is build a wooden structure, perhaps. Do we have any? Could do with some small structures. We've got prefabs, but you know, build some sort of small tower. I don't think so. Those look pretty horrible. I don't quite know how I want to do that. Can I use trees? I don't quite know how far they'll stretch across either. Okay, the furthest we can get a pylon that's connected to that is there. We're actually going to need, I think, to place a pylon at the edge of the street here. Like so. And then another pylon on this side of the street where this lamppost is. Something like that. Just to get it across the damned street. And not obstruct. Which I don't like. I really don't. I'm not that keen on that at all. But I'm not sure I actually see an alternative. I can then... I don't know what the tallest... I prefer the small ones, at least on these roofs. Let's put that here for now. I'm going to move it because it doesn't really fit there. And see how... Let's see how far I can move this. Okay, so this can actually be moved onto here. Like so. And then I've got a wire across the street at that point. Unfortunately, just not quite the way I want. Can I move these pylons a little away so they don't obstruct the road too much? I can. I'm not actually totally sure I'm in love with that idea. I'm actually going to... I don't want to scrap that in case I end up using it, but at the moment... I mean, I could actually jump up there and put a small pylon there, and it's a little less in your face, isn't it? It probably is. Let's... I don't know if I actually need to do that, but... Let's have a look. You're not going to let me do it, is it? Probably just not enough, not high enough up, is it? Do I need to build something else to get a little higher? Maybe I need to be able to see it when I jump. No, it's not going to let me do that. How about... Oh, God, he's done it again. I have to restart it. How about one of those, do you think? Do you think I could... Can I actually even hang anything from it? I can hang one of those like that. Oh, I should be able to do it on top. Okay, let's put the stairs back. Let's put the stairs back and see if that works. Okay, will that span across? There to... Oh. Can I get that? No, I need to get the stairs back again. Which I bet it won't quite reach this time. It won't quite reach this time. It's not quite within range, but let's move it back. Okay, that will connect. That will connect. How far can I get this? Oh, it was a tiny bit. Let's see how... Oh, it really is just... I can have that there. Ow. I can have that there. That is fine. I think that is fine. And... Then where's the best for this? Is it best to have this one? No, I really don't like this. It's like... I don't suppose by any miracle I can actually... Not quite. Just missing a little. So... I could put this there. It just doesn't look symmetrical now, does it? But that does look better. It's a shame we didn't have a lamppost on the other side. Wait. Can I... I've got a tree there. I probably can't fix them to trees, can I? Because if I can fix them to... Only one way to find out. Only one way to find out. Can I fix them to trees? No! That is a shame. Because then I could have wired it from there to there to there and then across. That would have worked. Ah, well. I think that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to have one pylon in the middle of the street. It's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. I kind of wish it was a bit more symmetrical across the road, but this sort of crossing thing makes me reluctant to stick it right there. Yes, it does. Shame I can't move the lampposts. It's a shame I can't build bloody lampposts. That's what I could do with, isn't it? Lampposts that work, that I can power. I could then link it from there to a lamppost on this side and then across this side and then we're laughing. However, the important thing is, right now, I've now got my power grid working, vaguely. I have got wires running to the front gate. I've got wires running to both sides of the street. And I can now add lights to the entire place at night time. And the only thing that's a bit of an eyesore, if you don't look at the roofs... I say that like the roofs are really pretty anyway, right? The only eyesore at the moment is this. And I don't see any way around that at the moment beyond learning how to dig tunnels, which I think I should be able to do. Now I have the power, I have the lights, I can also start adding some more advanced defense. So, laser turrets. I'm thinking laser turret and place it here. That way it's guarding the power station and it actually overlooks. I was hoping it'd be a bit quieter than the other one. Yes, I was. Is there a bigger laser turret? Did I just make a small? There's a heavy laser turret. No. Yeah, laser turret that has produces 8 defense. We got a heavy laser turret. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to have a small laser turret. A petite one. A delicate one. What do I lack? What do I lack? I lack the power required. Okay, but if they get through the gates now, they will now be greeted with a Okay, yeah, I'm really low on power. I need to build another. Yeah, this is of course the big problem with those type of defences. However, that's why we're building all this power, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Power generators. I can't build the big one yet. I need... Yes, I can. I got science. Oh, is it too... It's too... It'll actually let me, but... That's because it's... Okay, I feel that's kind of... Damn! You know what this means, don't you? This means I'm probably going to feel semi-obliged to start over. Yeah. I may have to move the stairs to here so I can have double stairs going up. Taller roof. And, yeah. I'm going to have to add a story to my bloody... Oh, that is annoying. Okay. But for now, I can build it, say... Right slap bang in the middle there. This produces 10. Oh, it comes with its own light. It comes with its own light. Oh, God, it's a bit on the loud signal. Oh. You know what? I gotta tell you. I'm less convinced this is a good idea. I mean, it's. I know it produces 10 and that produces 5, but I sort of, I feel like I'd rather have lots of these. How loud is that? It's not that loud once you get in. I mean, on the bright side, this probably means I don't need to rebuild the entire thing, because at the moment, that thing takes up so much bloody room. I think I could fit 2 of those little ones in, squish them in easily. And have them on multiple floors. I think I actually could get a hell of a lot more in. I'm almost tempted to scrap that. I'm not going to. But when I need... Yeah, I'm only having 1. That saves me having to mess around with the roof. Yay! This also means I can now... I've now got the power to build a heavy laser turret. How does it look? Missile turret sounds good. Why won't it let me... Oh, I don't have the science. I don't have the science. I need science rank 2. I can, on the other hand, make shotgun turrets. Shotgun turrets would be fun. That's a laser turret. Wait a minute. Is that a laser turret? Yeah, it is. That's a laser. That's a shotgun turret. I kind of want a shotgun turret, but honestly, I think I'm just wasting... What am I wasting here? Circuitry, aluminium, oil, gears, and steel. Yeah, I just want 1 of each. I know it's pretty embarrassing, but now, oh, the other door, the other gate, which is not wired yet. The other gate is not wired. The other gate is not wired. Right, I want a shotgun turret. I really do want a shotgun turret, but I actually want it to be somewhere where it's useful. And at the moment, I don't actually know where that would be. Maybe I could just leave it on top of the power station just to really defend the power station. This really is. I've just gone totally overkill, haven't I? Hey, Covenant went totally overkill, so can I, right? I mean, if Covenant can... Actually, you know what? Using Covenant as an example of what is reasonable may well not be the best idea. All things considered. I don't want this wire trailing like that. No, I don't. Yes, I'm going to actually make another... Oh, I've actually got 1 anyway, so let's put it over there. And then wire it. It's done. Right, it's letting me, and... So we've now got a shotgun. I can't help but think shotgun turret should be closer to the ground, maybe, and like near to a door, or even inside. So if raiders do make it inside, they get in, and you know we don't have them running around. However, right now, the power station is guarded by a laser turret, a shotgun turret, and a heavy machine gun turret. Nobody's getting in and destroying my power. Unless, of course, they've got a nuke and just blow the entire building up. which, knowing my luck, is exactly what will happen.